Hip Hop Atlanta is now on MTV Tuesdays, and this season, I died. God, give me a second chance. Everyone's moving different.
I'm playing that gay. I filed for divorce.
Love it, Hip Hop Atlanta. All new tonight at 8 on MTV.
Done with vegans. I'm absolutely done with vegans.
That was Chef John Mountain, who announced on his restaurant's Facebook page this week he will not be entertaining vegan customers going forward. But why? He explains the decision is based on his own sanity. Sadly, all vegans are now banned from FYRE for mental health reasons. We thank you for your understanding. XX. Yep, I'm done. Hashtag vegan, hashtag not, hashtag please go elsewhere, hashtag vegan free zone, hashtag no more vegans. The animal protein filled decision comes after one vegan customer bashed the restaurant for lack of vegan options on social media. There's a backstory that Chef John explained to Australian publication Perth Now. A young girl reached out to me and said she was coming to the restaurant and asked if there were vegan options. It was my only shortfall. I said I would accommodate her. I said we had gnocchi, vegetables, and that was that. Saturday came around and sadly I'd forgotten. I had a private party I had to cater for, adding that his sous chef had reportedly reprimanded him for not telling them about the vegan customer. Nonetheless, the restaurant was able to whip up some vegetables, a dish of veggies for the vegan customer. She was not happy. She wrote a complaint on the restaurant Facebook page the following day when she criticized the $32 vegetable dish that had been her, quote, only option. The horror. Quote from her in this review: I think it's incredibly important nowadays that restaurants can accommodate everyone. And to not be able to have actual plant-based meals shows your shortcomings as a chef. I hope to see some improvements in your menu, as I've lived in Connolly for quite some time, and I've seen many restaurants come and go from that building, and none of them last. If you don't get with the times, I don't hold out faith that your restaurant will be the one that does. But Chef John shot back in another Facebook response of his own. Thanks for your negative review. Please feel free to share your shitty experience, and I look forward to not seeing you again. How very childish. You and all your vegan mates can all go enjoy your dishes at another venue. You are now banned. The restaurant's response read, according to Perth Now. But he wasn't done his crusade against vegans. Later, he spoke to CNN, who had nothing better to do, and said this.
Please go find another kebab shop somewhere that's happy to give you that plastic rubbish that you enjoy to eat so much. Go and enjoy your life somewhere else. I've worked for some of the best chefs in the world, and to be told that you're not good enough by some sort of influencer type vegan person that I'm not into the 2023s killed me.
Well, Chef Jean's take has now divided the internet with salty vegans claiming that they are being discriminated against. Quote, you can't call yourself a chef if you can't even cook veggies. That's just plainly stupid on its face. Owner is very arrogant and can't take criticism. Discriminating and refusing vegans into his venue, all for a complaint for not following an agreed vegan option. How disgusting. Just choose the eatery next door, dude. What is the big deal?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of vegan places that don't serve meat? Is that discriminatory?
No.
I like vegan restaurants.
If a vegan restaurant doesn't serve animal products, that place, that establishment is not discriminatory, bro. So yeah, that woman is bugging. That woman is bugging.
Complaint for not following an agreed vegan option. How disgusting. Just choose the eatery next door, dude. What is the big deal? Have you ever heard of vegan places that don't serve meat? Is that discriminatory? I like vegan restaurants. I like meat restaurants. I like to go to them back.
Yeah, all restaurants that are exclusively vegan, that serve only vegan products, are not discriminatory, bro.
Vegan option. How disgusting. Just choose the eatery next door, dude. What is the big deal? Have you ever heard of vegan places that don't serve meat? Is that discriminatory? I like vegan restaurants. I like meat restaurants. I like to go to them back to back. Usually meat right after the vegan place. I'm still hungry. Anyhow, the chef also
have an abundance mindset. chef of a restaurant that doesn't serve vegan products doesn't want you to return to that establishment, it's all good. Charge it to the game. I'm sure there's all vegan. There's restaurants that only serve vegan products, and that where she lives, bro. So it's not the end of the world, yeah.
Just choose
if
the
you don't go
eatery
back
next
to
door,
his
dude.
establishment.
What is the big deal? Have you ever heard of vegan places that don't serve meat? Is that discriminatory? I like vegan restaurants. I like meat restaurants. I like to go to them back to back. Usually meat right after the vegan place. I'm still hungry. Anyhow, the chef also got some support from meat lovers. Bravo. Good on you, mate. Great stance. It's nowhere near where I live, but I will definitely come to your restaurant now. One comment on the Facebook post reads, while another person wrote, can't wait to try this place. Just booked a table. Looking forward to a nice piece of rare steak. That all said, one group is very on the side of restaurants having more vegan options, and that is the cows themselves.
Jim? Good report. So, look, no one's a winner in this story.
Facts.
So,
Facts.
I agree with you about vegans. It's the whole time I was like, wait, what kind of restaurant is it? And it turns out it's a kebab shop, as he says, a kebab restaurant.
Yeah.
Not the place you would normally look for vegan food. So, like, if you go to a place selling kebabs and find kebabs, you shouldn't be, like, wildly surprised and be like, what kind of a kebab chef doesn't cook the exact kind of vegan food I want?
Yeah.
On the other hand, the restaurant, like, the chef didn't need to flip out. That was, like, totally...
Facts.
Okay, so one vegan didn't like your vegetable.
Who cares?
So what?
Yeah.
What's the big deal?
I
mean,
he was bugging too.
He went
both
ballistic
were
over
bugging.
this thing. He
Yeah,
created
he
a
was
whole new
tripping.
fire festival. And
He was tripping.
On the other hand,
He was tripping.
his restaurant is now world famous, as is he.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good point. And on the third hand, our producer is vegan, so our mics
Shout out.
might get cut at
Shout out
any
to the
moment.
producer.
Okay, just to let you know.
On the
My
fourth
fellow
hand, on
vegan.
the way to pressing the mute button, our producer might pass out of lack of strength via protein.
No. Okay. So look,
You can get it. There's an abundance of plant alternatives that
No.
a
Look,
plenitude of plant alternatives.
I am the least
have
vegan person on earth.
A
But I
good amount of
respect
proteins.
and I think that they're better people.
I agree. I was
A
vegan
lot of
for 4
vegans are
months and I was
good,
better
but not all vegans are. A lot of them. Don't lump all vegans. A lot of vegans are honorable people, but not all. There's
Look,
good and bad
I
in every community. There's
the
bozos
least
in the
vegan
vegan
person on
community
earth.
too.
But I respect vegans, and I think that they're better.
I appreciate you
I
for
agree.
that.
I was
For
vegan
that.
for
For
4
that.
months
You
and I was better than
for
I
saying
felt
that.
better than others.
See?
Like as a person, not
Yeah.
healthily.
Yeah. And no, I mean as people. Like they're trying to do the right thing, and they are doing the right thing. Like it's one thing for us to go, hey man, I can't do it. I love steak too much, or I grew up in it, etc. It's another thing to be like, vegans, you guys are moral. Wait, what? They're doing a wonderful thing. God bless their hearts. On the 18th hand, like, what kind of a weirdo, like, influencer is like, I went to the wrong restaurant, and then, like, and I'm super mad about it, about the chef. I went to go get wings, and they had wings.
They did not make a special menu for me.
I didn't want wings. And when I walked into the wing shop, I was furious that they had wings. I mean, yeah, but that's why you go to the restaurant next door. So none of this makes any sense. My last question is, when he's turning into a mental health problem, was he referring to them or himself?
To himself.
Like he was having mental health issues?
That's what I think, but it could go either way on that. And also, there's 2 other perspectives to consider, as I said in my first damn special, Neurotic Gangster, also on YouTube or Amazon Prime. If you want, if these animals don't want to be eaten so much, stop being so delicious. I feel like that's a fair request.
Fair.
Cows are sitting there. They just sit there all day, just like, tasty. Go ahead and eat me. But in my new special, The Mad King, I can kind of evolve on.
I'm not gonna hold you. Taste is not an excuse to eat animals. Taste isn't a good reason to eat animals. That's my candid opinion. Taste is not a good reason to eat animals, bro.
feel like that's a fair request.
Is it fair?
You know,
We humans don't need to eat animals for survival. There's a plenitude of alternatives.
Tasty, go ahead and eat me. But
Of
in my
plant
new special
alternatives.
Mad King, I do kind of evolve on it. I realize, of course, it is better to. It's healthy.
Animals are not needed
They just
for
sit there all day and
human
like,
sustenance.
tasty,
We don't
go
need to
ahead and eat
consume
me.
animals.
But in my new special, the Mad King, I do kind of evolve
But
on it.
I don't
realize,
hate
of course,
people
it is
who
better to
eat animals, who still eat
like
animals,
that's
who
a fair
still eat
request.
dairy,
You know,
flesh,
cows are sitting there.
beef,
Cows
pork.
are sitting there.
I'm still cool with certain people that still eat animals. You know what I mean? No hate for me, no condescension, no
If you want,
arrogance.
if these animals don't want to be eaten so much, stop being so delicious. I feel like that's a fair
Is
request.
it fair?
You know,
I don't
cows are
think
sitting
animals
there.
should be
Cows
are needed
are
for
sitting there.
sustenance.
They just sit there all day. It's like, tasty. Go ahead and eat me. But in my new special, the Mad King, I do kind of evolve on it. I realize, of course, it is better to. It's healthier for the planet and for us to not eat
To eat
so much
vegan
meat.
alternatives.
And being vegan is too hard.
Or
and I
eat
do think
vegan
a good
foods, I
middle
meant to say.
ground is to be vegetarian.